Morning to you, Michael. All of these better than expected. Let's start with Deutsche, though. Q1 net down 34%. I mean, on the face of it, it doesn't look good, but the market might like this.
They might, and certainly the share price is down 10% this year, so the expectations were pitched very low, and I think that's been symptomatic pretty much across the board for this earnings season, Axel. Expectations have been particularly low, and I think it's very notable that Deutsche Bank has been hit very, very hard, just like its US investment bank counterparts, by a drop in trading revenue. Not as bad as expected, but it still has significant headwinds. The asset quality review from the ECB, the likelihood that it could face further litigation from probes into FX price rigging. So, even though these are slightly better than expected, I still think that there are significant headwinds ahead for Deutsche Bank.
All right. What do you make of BP? I mean, these are up, but still well down on last year's Q1.
Yeah, I think when you look at the oil price and you look at lower demand for crude oil over the past 12 months, these figures aren't altogether surprising. BP is still shedding assets at its Australian operations. There was a shutdown in Angola, and I think there is still an awful lot of concern about the effects that potential sanctions on Rosneft could have over the course of the next 6 to 12 months, certainly if the situation in Ukraine continues to deteriorate.
Couple more, very quickly. Nokia returning 3 billion euros to shareholders. Do you really think this company's out of trouble now then?
Well, it's got rid of one of the biggest millstones around its neck, which was the handset division. It was really suffering there. It's got rid of that. 90% of its revenues now come from its network business. I think if the new CEO can really lay out a plan, a vision for the company going forward in that particular marketplace, its nearest competitors are Alcatel, Lucent, Huawei and Ericsson. I think there is certainly prospects that the company could certainly go forward from here.
Let's throw a UK company in there as well. A success story, I think, of our austerity nation, which is Whitbread, right?
Absolutely. I mean, it's hard to believe that 3 years ago this company was in the FTSE 250. In the last 2 years, the share price has doubled. The company continues to go from strength to strength. Costa Coffee revenues up, like-for-like sales up. Same applies to Premier Inn, and now the company is looking to expand in Spain. So the prognosis looks very, very good, and the dividend is also up 20%.